saying?
Alright, Shalom. First fruits of all praise and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash.
Double honor to the apostle to the minister. Saturate the honor which was sent for Christianity. And we just been get this lesson of
yeah, spirit of prophecy, just basically going out here doing the work. Just go ahead and doing the work. And that we already got a job to do. All right, there's no excuses to be idle. All right, the Lord gave us straight commandment of the things that we should do. Brothers who've been in the truth, for some years, are to be diligent, and part of being that diligent is making sure that we teach the word and giving our people their clothes back on them, man. Okay, I'm gonna read. Is it 119 and 9?
Okay.
In Psalms 119 and 9, it says, "Wherewithal shall a young man cleanse his way? By taking heed thereto according to thy word."
Okay, so the only way that we can cleanse our way, from when we was Gentiles, is by taking heed to the word. Right? It said, and that's how you clean up your way. Alright, for the things that you've done. Alright, you gotta prophesy and do what the Lord tells us to do.
That's right. This is John 15 and 3. It says, "Now ye are clean through the word which I have spoken unto you." Okay? So the word of the Lord has only been spoken to the prophet Amos 3 and 7. Okay? Because the Lord has a special selection of people, all right, in election, all right, that he has poured his spirit upon. All right? And you got something?
I said I got the Amos.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. What you got?
This Amos 3 and 7. Surely Yahweh will do nothing but reveal his secrets to the servants of the prophets.
What?
So the Lord revealed the truth to his servants, the prophets, to go on the highways and byways to preach it. And this is Isaiah. This Isaiah 58:1. It says, "Cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgression, and the house of Jacob their sins." So we going on the highways and byways, crying out loud and sparing not, and lifting up our voice like a trumpet to show our people their transgressions, to show them the sins, and we correcting them, so they can believe and get saved.
That's right. Proverbs 1 and 5, 1 through 5. Proverbs 1.
There's Proverbs 1 and verse 1. The proverb of Solomon, the son of David, king of Israel, to know wisdom and instruction, to perceive the words of understanding, to receive the instruction of wisdom, justice, and judgment.
Right. So that's a gift from the Lord. All right. To receive this understanding, all right, to receive this instruction. Okay, because the Lord said, "Give a straight commandment." All right. Said to keep the serve of the Most High, all right, and to keep the commandments is the whole duty of man, all right. So that's what we're here to do, man. We're here to give subtlety to the simple, man, to make things plain, all right, to let them know that to come back into the understanding and the good graces of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. You got a little more.
And equity. To give subtlety to the simple, to the young man, knowledge and discretion.
Right, that's and you see in two young men, okay, who are taking the steps, okay, all right, to get in the good grace of the Lord. All right, brothers go out there and they tell their friends, okay, they're a voice of reasoning amongst their peers, okay. Why? Because the Spirit of the Lord is upon these men, man. All right, that we may bring forth good tidings, okay, to seal up the breaches. All right, go ahead.
A wise man will hear and will increasing and will increase learning, and a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsel. And the way that you if you get a wise counsel from another man, All right, that's because he once had to go through that situation, and then he was following the same footsteps as another elder, and then it keeps going. So that cousin is gonna be the same thing.
That's right.
It's Proverbs 8:1. Doeth not wisdom cry, and understanding put forth her voice. So the reason why I brought that out is because it says that because we go on the highways and byways, and it says that and understanding put forth her it's like it doeth not wisdom cry, and understanding put forth her voice. Because when we go on the highways and byways, we try to give these people understanding, which is the light to come in the truth, but they I'm just gonna get this lucky, but they want to put sweet for bitter, bitter for sweet. This Isaiah 5:20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil. Isaiah 5:20. Woe unto them that put that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter.
Good.
Con.
Break it down.
So the reason why I brought that up is because what I said before, they call the evil good and the bad good.
That's right, because the word is contrary to the word is contrary to the word of the Lord. All right, and the only beacon of light out here is the men of the Lord. They're the only ones out there giving reason and logical, spiritual explanations, all right, to what's going on, all right, and we're also giving you the prophecy of what's going to happen when things are not adhered to, all right, because the judgment that's coming, all right, you can't say you wasn't warned, man. Go back to the 8:1.
Okay. It's Proverbs 8:1. It says read slide to verse 2. She standeth in the top of the high places, by the way in the places of the paths. She crieth at the gates, at the entry of the city, at the coming and at the doors.
All right, so look, I don't know what the problem is with you guys saying we don't got to go out in the highways and the byways to teach, man. All right? Hey, you know, the weather or the lack of traffic or whatever excuse you have, there is no excuse, man. Okay? You can't cry out being in the house, man. All right? You can't be in the head of the places or the chief concourse, okay, in your crib. There is no concourse in your crib, man. There is no head of every street in your house. All right? We know. Are we ready for?
It says, "Unto you, O men, I call, and my voice is the sons of men."
All right, so he's calling. Okay, he's calling to the men. All right. Hey, the Lord has raised up his voice. Okay, you get that cried out, spare not.
I just read that.
Oh, you kind. Lift your voice like a trumpet. Kind, right? So that's the point. All right, is that we're out here with the words of the Lord, crying out, telling Jacob their transgressions. All right, and Israel their sins. You got something? You got Proverbs 1:20 then.
God. This Proverbs 1 and verse 20. Wisdom crieth without; she uttereth her voice in the street. She cried in the chief places of concourse. In the house is not a place of concourse. It's not something that's like noticeable. Is what I say. In the openings of the gates in the city, she uttered her word, saying, "How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? And fools, slacking. And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you, because I have called and ye refuse. I have stretched out my hand, and no man regarded. But ye have said, and not all of my counsel, and would none of my reproof. I also will laugh at your calamities. I will mock when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, and distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer, and they shall seek me early, but they shall not find me.
All right, man. And all this is a result of you disregarding the word of the Lord. All right, the Lord said that that you're going to be without excuse. Okay. All right. So when you hear the word, you walking past, you want to inquire. All right, because a lot of you all have prophets and men of the Lord in your homes, man. Okay, and they're consider them the black sheep of the family. Why? Because they're out there telling you the correct way, all right, about how to go about serving the Lord. Okay, but you reject the knowledge, man. All right, and that rejection is going to be ultimately a rejection from Yahweh Shemi outside of you. Got that?
This Isaiah 44:3. For I will pour water upon him that is thirsty, and floods upon the dry ground. I will pour my spirit upon thy seed, and my blessing upon thine offspring. And the reason why I brought that out is because the water is the truth, and the Lord said that He was gonna pour it upon you. So we're gonna tell you the truth through His servants, the prophets, which is Greg Millstone.
To back up what he said the water is the doctrine, the truth. This Deuteronomy 32 and verse 2. My doctrine shall drop as the rain, my speech shall distill as the dew, as the small rain upon the tender herb, and as a shower upon the grass. Basically the Lord's doctrine is the rain, so that was the water in that precept.
This Psalms 1 and 3. And he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water that bringeth forth his fruit, and in season his leaf also shall not wither, and whatsoever he doeth shall prosper. And that fruit is the people that wake up, the true men.
And also talking about going to Yahweh Shai too. That's why you can prove Yahweh Shai in the Old Testament.
Psalms 107 and 1. That's you one?
Psalms.
Psalms 107 and 1.
You start at 1, go down to 3.
This is Psalms 107 and verse 1. Oh, give thanks unto the Lord, for he is good, for his mercies endure forever. Let the redeemed of the Lord say so, whom he hath redeemed from the hand of the enemy.
All right, so the Lord, and that's a cold cut, because I was watching the Elder Yashawama video, and he's going to the word buy, and he goes to redeemed, right? And here it said the Lord's going to redeem us from the hand of the enemy. That's the same enemy that we were sold to in Deuteronomy 28 and 68 in Azariah. All right? Okay, so the Lord is going to come and make good on his promises, man. Go ahead.
And gather them out of the land from the east and from the west, from the north and from the south.
Oh, did you just say that from the north?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Jacob will get delivered from the land of the north, man. Also the land of the east, the land of the west, and the land of the south, man. All right, there's no way around not understanding what the children of Israel are, man. All right.
That's why James Wood said they were scattered.
That's right. That's it. Got that.
This Isaiah 6:35 and 7. And the parched ground shall become a pool, and the thirsty land springs of water, and the habitation of dragons with each lane shall be grass with reeds and rushes.
Read that again,
This Isaiah 35 and 7. And the parched ground shall become a pool, and the thirsty land springs of water, and the habitation of dragons with each lane shall be grass with the reeds and rushes.
Right, man. So the parched ground, it had to become a pool, man. All right, because when the elders first came on the scene, it's like when Elder Abba Bivens came on the scene, all right, the ground was dry. Okay, and that was in the 60s. Here we are, 2019, supposedly, and guess what? The word of the Lord is spreading. It's like not only by Great Millstone, but you got other camps out there as well, man, who's teaching you that you're Israel, letting you know that it's like that the kingdom of heaven, all right, is prepared for the children of Yasharallah, the princes of the power. so that's what's been going on, man. We've been watering the Lord's garden, man. All right. That was it. Come on.
This is Isaiah 43 verse 19. Behold, I will do a new thing. Now it shall spring forth. Shall ye not know it? Will make a way in the wilderness and river in the desert. The beasts of the field shall honor me, the dragons and the owls, because I give water in the wilderness and rivers in the desert, to give drink to my people, my chosen.
That's right. Okay? That's what the Lord is doing. Only ones who are truly drinking of the word, they believe on me the scripture said. You know, believe on me the scripture that said. All right, because that's that's a clear indicator of who the Lord is dealing with. All right, because it said that it says because I give waters in the wilderness and rivers in the desert to give drink to my people, my chosen. All right, so only the Lord's people, all right, which is Israel, okay, but the chosen are going to be the elect. They're the ones out here watering and giving thirsty to the faint, man. Okay. Get Ezekiel 47 and 8. Ezekiel 47 and 8.
Just right there.
Oh, you did? Okay. That's it. You get that, we close out.
Ezekiel.
Hold on.
You said Ezekiel or Isaiah?
Ezekiel 47 and 8.
This Ezekiel 47 and 8. Then said he unto me, these waters issue out toward the east country, and go down into the desert, and go into the sea, which being brought forth into the sea, the water shall be healed.
That's right. Go ahead and read it again out.
This Ezekiel 47 and 8. Then said he unto me, these waters issue out toward the east country, and go down into the desert, and go into the sea, which being brought forth into the sea, the water shall be healed.
That's right. Okay. Keep going.
It says, and it shall come to pass that everything that liveth which moveth whatsoever the river shall come shall live, and there shall be a very great multitude of fish, because these waters shall come thither, for they shall be healed, and everything shall live, whether the river cometh.
All right, so get that scripture that said. All right, because it says it shall come to pass that everything that liveth which moveth with the water, so the river shall come shall live. All right, so what's that? That's you receiving the word of the Lord. Okay, that's why you got the brother. Hey, we just got through, not just got through. Found out there's a brother in Bolivia out there teaching by himself. All right, so this water, this understanding, this word of the Lord is going forth everywhere, man. Okay, it's watering his garden, man. All right, it's watering the plants, it's watering and bringing forth fruit. All right, and those who receive it and drink of it, all right, they're gonna live, man. Okay, that's a promise from the Lord. All right. You got that Isaiah 44.
This is Isaiah 44 and verse 1. Yet now hear, O Jacob, my servant, and Israel, whom I have chosen.
Keep going. Go down the street.
Thus saith the Lord that made thee and formed thee out of the womb, which will help thee. Fear not, O Jacob, my servant, and thou, Jeshurun, whom I have chosen.
Right. So the Lord said, "Fear not, man." Okay. Hey, we've been created with this word from Yahushua from the womb. When I mean from the womb, from the beginning. Okay, the scripture said we were with him in the beginning. Go ahead. Shalai.
For I will pour water upon him that is thirsty.
See, the Lord said going to pour water on him that is thirsty. All right. The wisdom of Solomon said, Song of Solomon said that his watchman found him. Have you seen him which my soul has looked for? Okay. Hey, we got people out there who are dying of thirst, man. Why? Because Esau kingdom Babylon sucks you dry, man. All right, go ahead.
Unto the dry ground, and I will pour my spirit upon thy seed, and my blessing upon thine offspring.
Right, man. So look, the wisdom returns to those who practice in her, man. All right. Hey, the men of the Lord have always had this word. They've always been that fresh glass of water in the desert, man. All right. Let's get, you got that, John?
This St. John
Acts
7:38. He that believeth on me, as the scripture have said,
2:18.
out of his belly shall flow rivers of living waters.
Right. Go ahead up. You can break it down.
So if you believe on Jehovah Shah, it says that out of his belly shall flow rivers of living water, and is that the truth?
That's right. That is the truth, man. All right. You gotta believe on the the Lord, like He says, man. All right. Go ahead.
This is Acts 2 and verse 18. And on my servant and on my handmaidens, I will pour out in those days of my spirit, and they shall prophesy.
And that's the point. All right. The Lord poured out the Spirit upon us in these days, and what we're doing, we're prophesying, man. Okay. That was it. You got something else? Close up.
So with that, we're going to give all praise and honor and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak Kodash.
Double Star Apostle Game on Sati Akim, push words, sincere truth. Shalom.
Shalom.